Now then everybody, I have got to that point where I need to sort my sides out a little bit. I'm perfectly happy leaving the back, because back in the day when I started out in this industry, it was normal to leave that, so I don't mind a bit of a mullet. We'll just see where this goes. In the meantime, I just need to tidy up these sides. Important thing is, to start with, is get your sections nice and tidy. Just like these, okay? Take your time, don't rush it. Use your clip, use your comb, you know, rub it in, get it down. Nice and tidy. There's no chance of this accidentally falling into that and having a bigger disaster, okay? Yeah, let's see how this goes. It's been a long time since I had to do my own hair. Hang on, take the shit off. If you're going to do it yourself at home, maybe just use a comb, help guide it in a little bit. Don't rush it, your hair's not going anywhere other than the floor, so just pace yourself. As you can tell, I have locked myself in the garage so that my beautifully terrorising 3 children can't pester me. Now I'm going to go in with my wool. As I've previously explained in other videos, these master clippers, the guard rocked up fully as a one. That's why it doesn't look like I've got a guard on. Give yourself a nice line. I'm just going to go back to the ear here because I'm not planning on taking much off this, so I'm just going to go back to the ear, and then it's less fanning around with the mirror trying to do the back of my head. Down to a 0.5 and go a little lower, just don't take it as high as the last line you created. Now down to 0. Rock it up just a tiny bit, say a 0.25 almost. Just flick that out. And knock the lines out. So essentially you're just creating lines with 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're knocking that out with 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Sometimes you might need to knock that down to 1.25, then 1.5, that sort of thing. Alright, so obviously that's in there. Now I've just got the beard to contend with, so write that down to 0.5, to a 1. Then we go on this side, to a 1. I've got my 0.5 guard on whilst rocking up to 1, that's going to make 1.5. Basic maths. Obviously I'm not here to show you the beard, but it is finishing touches, I guess. This is just a 2 now. So it fades in a bit better. that there for now. I'm just going to get these nail clippers around the edge. These are the cordless detailers. Whatever brand you've got, use the edge, go against the grain, line it carefully so you don't take your eyebrows off. Nice smooth round into the cheek. I appreciate everybody doesn't want a mullet, but these concepts and techniques are exactly the same all over your head, okay? All over. You do the same on the back. Hell, you can even do it on the top of your head. Long front, short of the back, like flat top, same concept. Just like the dog in the garage, you know, it's say hi next. Say hiya. Hiya. There we go. Started lashing with rain on it, so he's freaking out outside. Right, so we got to the point, we've done 0 up until about a 1. I've got a 2 here, so the obvious thing is knock this line out here and here with a 1.5. Alright, so I've got my 1 rocked all the way up, I've got my 0.5 guard on. Just flicker the wrist. You can start to see the shape forming, start to see that line not being quite as heavy. Alright, so you get the idea there. I think I might take this a little higher here. So I'm going to get my 2 on it. I'm just going to go a little higher here. Doing your own hair, or doing hair in general, is all about just stepping back, having a look, seeing what the shape looks like, and just keep going at it. Right, we'll knock that up to a 3. Off, make it a little bit better shape. As you can see, that fade coming around, that's what, believe it or not, I'm actually after. Taking as much off this side. This is easier in a mirror than it is in a camera, so I might look like I'm faffing about a bit, but it'll be a lot easier for you guys to do. It's going to give it a shot with whatever clippers you've got at home. Okay, a little bit of scissor work, alright? Don't be afraid of these. They're not that scary, okay? Great thing about scissors is the accuracy. They only cut what you point them at, whereas clippers, you slip a bit, you wave, big problems. So these are actually easier, but just go slower and pay attention, okay? All we're going to do is point cutting. It's a lot harder to straight on your own hair, okay? So instead, we're going to point cut. This will soften any lines. It's simply just pointing to the hair like this. As you can see, I'm not cutting straight. This way, less room for error, and it will soften that line. The alternative is some people have these Texas scissors or thinning scissors or whatever, but some people have ones like these. Okay, these just take chunks out. Be careful, you go too close to the root with these, it will make your hair really thin. So take your time. None of us are going anywhere, none of us are in any hurries. So pick it up, slowly chop into it, just point into it. Watch your lugs, you do not want to hit them. Ears bleed a lot. So I'm not taking mountains out, it just takes that pointy edge off. Now I am going to tidy it up back here a little bit, but I haven't got another mirror in this garage and I can't film it at the same time as do it. So I'll just show you that at the end. So just got my 0.5 guard on. I've already done the 0 and the mini clippers just down at the bottom line here. I'm just going to flick that up a bit. I don't mind it being longer at the back. As you can see, my garage is a mess. Flipping heck, I feel so cack-handed doing this. Alright, so we're back. Just trimmed basically all the fluff and pubic bits and crap off down here. I'm now just going to take a little bit of weight out back here. I don't mind all this hair here. I quite like it, I want it. So instead of point cutting with the scissors, just so I don't, it's easier, point of reference, don't want to stand my head, I am going to use these texture scissors or thinning scissors to some. Just pretty quick, pretty easy. Go on sound. Obviously I can't see what I'm doing at all, so I'm just going to have to go on sound. So as long as you keep it all moving, well, there we go. That'll just get rid of some of that bulk, some of that wedge. Okay, so I want to just blend it in a little bit on top. Okay, I've done the sides a bit, I just need to bring it out. So I'm just going to comb it like so, bring the front back a bit, graduate it back, so that there's still a little length at the front, so you pull it back a bit. And then literally just, you're pointing, but you're keeping your scissors at an angle. You can see it takes length, but just gives it that bit of texture still as well. And do that as far back as you can really before you feel like your hands are twisted off. You could also use the texture scissors for this, a bit less accurate obviously. That's just chopping and hoping for the best. Alright, okay, so I've just trimmed these, blended these corners in a bit. A good way of checking that is get the stupid big fringe out of the way. It's just pull it out with your fingers. Check that it's roughly, roughly the shape you want. There's no big bumps, it's just roughly smoothish. Put a little bit weighty back here, so I'm going to go in, chop into that a bit like I did before. Soften that line is what we like to call it. That'll do. Right, now I'm going to show you a different technique on top. I don't want to really take any length off top, I'll be honest with you. You could pull it up, check it, you could cut it straight like that, boom, or into it like that, point like what we've been doing on the sides. I'm going to show you different techniques, a bit more of a hairdressing technique rather than a barber technique. Is you flick into it, so you are chipping into it, like so, And as you do that, you slowly move your fingers up. Get it up and chop in and slowly move your fingers up. The idea being that as you pull this up, it's easy with darker hair obviously, but you can see the chunkier bits. You can see where it's heavier, and you can, with accuracy, you can chip into it. Rather than just chopping it open for the best, you can go, oh, that's a bit weighty there, we'll take more out there, take more out there. Do the corners as well. Don't go worry too much about the sections being too tidy at this point really. You're having it all choppy so it doesn't matter. My dog's getting covered in hair. You alright, Dex? Yeah? Yeah, time flies. Lash will be rain out, so as soon as I let him out I'll yelp to come back in. Okay, so on this side, it's already a bit thin on that bit, so let's not go crazy there. On this back bit here, which I struggled to get earlier on, same concept. I'm just going to lift that up on the other side of the crown. You might struggle with this, you might like different techniques, but personally I prefer to pick it up and chop into it like this. Might lose the odd knuckle or two though when you first start doing it. What's up everybody? As you can see, I've got my shirt on, I've got my hair done, I've got my Dapper Dan Heavy Hold pomade in, and I'm ready to go. I've got nowhere to go because I'm in quarantine, so I'm just going to go from my garage into my house. But I'm going to feel good about it in the process, so why don't you guys give it a shot, get your hair cut by your friends, your family, try it yourself. What could go wrong? Thanks for watching, thanks for entertaining me. Yeah, peace out, see you later guys.